ya, teman-teman. Setiap akan diputarkan, audio soal akan diputarkan, kita akan selalu diberikan jeda beberapa detik untuk membaca soal seperti itu. Jadi itu yang sudah kita praktikkan di pertemuan-pertemuan kita kemarin ya, teman-teman. Okay, because today we will discuss 40 questions. So let's start begin our discussion, everyone. Let's begin from the first section, listening. Dan kita langsung saja mengecek jawaban teman-teman ya. Dan untuk yang belum mengerjakan bisa sambil mengerjakan teman-teman. Nanti jawabannya bisa disalin di Google Classroom. Oke, saya putarkan audionya teman-teman.
You will hear a telephone conversation.
Okay, how about the audio? Can you hear the audio? Is it audible for you, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's continue.
You will hear a telephone conversation between the organizer of a park run and a woman who wishes to take part in the run. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6.
Good morning, Dave Smith speaking.
Hi, could I speak to the organiser of the Preston Park Run?
Yes, that's me.
Great. I was talking to some friends of mine about the run, and they suggested I contact you to get some more details.
Sure. What would you like to know?
Well, they said it takes place every Saturday. Is that right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great.
Do you know where the park is?
Oh, yes, I've been there before, but it's quite big and I'm not sure where to go.
Well, there's a circular track that goes right around the park. The run starts at the cafe, goes past the tennis courts, then twice around the lake and finishes back where it started.
Okay, and what time is the run?
Well, the actual run begins at 9 a.m., but the runners start arriving at about 8:45.
Okay, so I need to get up early Saturday morning then. And how long is the run?
Well, it used to be 3 kilometres, but most people wanted to do a bit more than that, so we lengthened it to 5 kilometres. We now go round the lake twice, and that adds an extra 2 kilometres.
Right. Not sure I've ever run that far, so I'd better start doing a bit of training.
That's a good idea. But it's not a race, it's really just for fun. And the best thing would be to take it easy the first few times you do it, and then see if you can gradually improve your time.
Is the run timed then? How do I know how well I've done?
When you cross the finish line, you'll be given a barcode, and you take this to one of the run volunteers who will scan it. Then you can get your time online when you go home.
Oh, I see. You collect all the results.
Exactly.
I see. That's great. So, how do I register?
Well, there are several ways. I could take your details over the phone, but it's much easier if you do it using the website.
Okay, good. I think that's probably all I need to know for now. Oh yes, does it cost anything to register, or do you collect money each week?
Well, it doesn't cost anything to register, but we do charge for the run. In fact, we have just increased the charge to £1. It used to be £1, but because we were making a bit of a loss, we have had to increase it by 50p.
Okay, thanks. I think I have enough information on taking part in the run.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you will have some time to look at the questions 7 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
You mentioned volunteers. I have a friend who is interested in helping out. Can you give me some details so I can pass them on to her?
Sure. Well, you need to ask your friend to contact Pete Morn. He manages all the volunteers.
Okay. I didn't quite catch his surname. Was it Morn? M-O-R-N?
No, just a bit more complicated. It's M-A-U-G-H-A-N.
Right. Thanks. And could you give me his phone number?
Yes, just a moment. It's here somewhere. Let me just find it. I've 2 numbers for him. I think the one that begins 01273 is an old one. So use this one. It's 01444 73290.
Okay. Got that. Can you tell me anything about the volunteering? Like what kind of activities it involves?
Sure. Well, we need volunteers for basic stuff like setting up the course. We have to do that before all the runners arrive.
Okay, so that's a really early start.
Yes, that's right. But if your friend would prefer to arrive a bit later, she can also help with guiding the runners so they don't go the wrong way.
I see. I believe you do a report on some of the races.
Yes, that's right. In fact, we do a weekly report on each race, and we always try to illustrate it.
Okay. Well, my friend really likes taking photographs. She's just bought a new camera.
Actually, that would be great. I don't know whether Pete has anyone to take photographs this week.
Oh, I'll let her know.
OK, good. Could you ask your friend to phone Pete and let him know?
Yes, I will.
OK, thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, everyone. Have you answered all the 10 questions? Ya, kita bahas satu persatu. Let's begin from number 1. The title of the notes here is Preston Park Run. And remember everybody, we have to pay attention to the instruction. Jadi harus diperhatikan instruksi soalnya ya, teman-teman. Di sini dikatakan no more than 2 words enter or a number. So only 2 ya, only 2 words. Dan boleh menambahkan satu kata. It means that we can answer with 1 number only, or we can answer with 1 words only, or 2 words, and we can add 1 more number. Okay? And number 1, nomor 1 teman-teman, start of run in front of the. So what is your answer? In front of the cafe ya teman-teman. In front of the cafe. Yes, that's good. Cafe,
Oke, makasih.
cafe. Okay. And number 2, time of start. Nah, ini kita sudah mempelajari ya kemarin how to write time
NM.
English. And you can write in American style or in British style. Okay, so it's 9 a.m. everyone. So you
9
can
AM.
like this. Ya, lalu dituliskan
Hmm.
AM-nya. Boleh juga seperti ini, teman-teman. Oke, seperti ini. Atau boleh juga teman-teman menuliskan begini saja. Nah, oke.
Hmm.
Okay, and how about number 3? Length of run. Length of run. Nah, ini ada distractor-nya nih tadi. Distractor-nya adalah 3 kilometers. So if your answer is 3 kilometers, itu salah ya teman-teman, karena itu adalah jarak sebelumnya, dan para runnernya mereka meminta 5 kilometer gitu. Jadi you can write like this everyone. Oke. Atau boleh juga seperti yang dituliskan oleh Kak Septian ya. Ini juga boleh everyone. Nah, yang dituliskan oleh Kak Septian ini berarti American style ya untuk gaya penulisannya, karena kalau dalam British, metersnya itu bukan meters tetapi meters. Jadi meter seperti tulisan meternya Indonesia seperti itu, tetapi ditambahkan huruf S. But it's okay. Nggak apa-apa, boleh menuliskan in American style or in British style. Dan boleh juga limanya dituliskan dengan kata teman-teman. Jadi dengan five seperti ini. It's okay because we can write the answer in two words. Okay. Now number 4. At end of run, volunteer scans barcode. Benar sekali. Kalau scan, sudah jelas sekali ya, barcode. And a best way to register. There are two ways ya, everyone. Ada dua cara untuk mendaftar. The first is by phone, but the best way, ya, jadi best way-nya ini diparafraskan dengan kata much easier. It will be much easier if you register by website. Okay, nice. And cost of run number 6. Jadi di sini simbol pound-nya sudah ada, jadi we don't need to write the symbol, everyone. Yeah, so the cost of run, cost of run, cost to register.
1,5 ya?
Yes, that's right. So it's £1.50, 1,5. 50, not 15. All right, everyone. Ya, jadi
Kalau 1,5 nggak apa-apa, Miss ya? Nggak pakai
1,5
nol.
salah, karena kalau
Wow.
5, kalau 5 5, ini kan 50 gitu.
Oh,
So
maaf.
be
Jadi
careful.
1,5 desimalnya
1,50.
nolnya nggak bisa, nggak apa-apa ya?
Limanya nggak bisa karena the speaker mengatakan 50. Jadi
Oke,
karena
oke, oke.
50 jadi
Oke, oke.
50.
Oke,
Oke.
makasih, Miss.
Kalau pakai koma, £1.50. Nah, biasanya teman-teman kalau currency untuk currency seperti ini in pound itu tidak menggunakan koma, tetapi menggunakan titik. Seperti itu. Jadi harus pakai titik ya, Kak Ivan and friends. Alright, so this is the first part in section 1, everybody. Sudah bisa dihitung benar berapa? Kalau misalnya benar semua, benar 6, berarti teman-teman sudah bisa mendapatkan band round 3 ya, everybody. Okay, now question 7 to 10. Complete the notes below. Nah, jadi soal nomor 1 sampai 10 itu soal-soalnya seperti ini, teman-teman. Jadi notes kita masih complete the personal identity like this. Jadi actually it's still easy level actually. Jadi sebenarnya levelnya sih masih easy. Jadi kalau misalnya 10 soal ini ada yang salah satu saja itu wah sayang banget teman-teman. Okay, so no more than two words and or a number. Jadi sama ya, maksimal 2 kata dan boleh ditambahkan dengan 1 angka. Now, volunteering, contact name. Jadi nama lengkapnya everyone, jadi dikatakan oleh the speaker, bit more complicated. Karena untuk pengucapannya dengan ejaannya ternyata itu jauh sekali. It's Moen, dibacanya Moen, tetapi ketika dieja Maughan,
Ya.
Moen. Okay. And phone number. Phone number everyone. Nah, tadi sempat menyebutkan nomor yang salah ya. Jadi disebutkan old number, tetapi selanjutnya disebutkan nomor yang baru. Ya, and the new number for the phone number, nomor berapa teman-teman? 014. Yes, that's right. 014
Zero
double four.
1 4 7
Oke.
3 2 9 00 ya kalau nggak
Ya,
salah ya.
ya, jadi seperti yang saya sampaikan di pertemuan pertama kita, teman-teman, when the British say the number, jadi ketika mereka menyebutkan angka untuk nol, terutama terkadang mereka menyebutkan dengan zero dan terkadang dengan O, seperti itu. Nah, O ini yang seringkali membingungkan kita karena O untuk huruf dengan O untuk number itu sama. Jadi kita harus melihat konteksnya. O yang disebutkan oleh the speaker itu adalah number atau huruf. Seperti itu. Jadi 01444732900. And number 9, the runners. What is your answer?
Guiding.
Guiding. Yes, that's right. It's guiding the runner. Guiding the runners. Good. Number 10 for the weekly report.
Wah,
Uh,
itu nggak tahu tuh, Miss.
ya,
Lupa.
there are two options ya, teman-teman. Jadi ada two options. The first is seperti yang dituliskan oleh Kak Nia, taking photograph, dan yang kedua
Oh,
adalah take photographs gitu. Karena dua-duanya disebutkan. Jadi taking photograph ini benar atau teman-teman menuliskan take photograph ini juga benar.
Miss,
kalau saya tuh ingat Miss jawabnya fotograf doang, Miss nggak ada teks, salah ya?
eh
Eh,
Salah,
sama
kalau
tetap saya
fotograf aja
ya.
salah ya teman-teman. Karena beda, fotograf itu kan lebih ke
Objek.
fisiknya, ya lebih ke objeknya seperti itu. Nah, sementara di sini kan lebih ke actionnya. Action for
Oh,
the weekly report yaitu take photograph atau taking photograph. Oke?
berarti salah ya Miss ya kalau kayak gitu
Iya,
ya. Oke, oke.
incorrect.
Miss mau nanya yang
Oke.
nomor 9
Yes,
boleh gak?
nomor 9 boleh Kak.
Kalau guide,
Kalau guide, incorrect. Karena yang disebutkan oleh the speaker itu adalah guiding the runners.
oh guiding ya, harus
Oke.
kata kerja berarti ya.
Iya, benar sekali. Jadi yang disampaikan, yang kita tuliskan itu adalah apa yang disampaikan oleh the speaker.
Oke.
Seperti itu.
Miss, maaf Miss, tapi
Yes.
terkadang yang disampaikan itu, yang tadi
Mm-mm.
kan kata Miss harus yang dibilang, harus yang ditulis.
Mm-mm.
Kadang-kadang merupakan sinonim atau parafrase nggak sih Miss? Ini biar
Eh,
biar kita ini nih tahu nih Miss.
kalau kalau untuk kata kunci itu memang seringkali disampaikan dengan paraphrase. Tetapi kalau untuk jawaban, apa yang kita tuliskan itu jangan kita tuliskan dalam sinonimnya atau paraphrase
Hmm,
gitu. Gitu ya, teman-teman. Oke,
oke, oke.
next question from
Berarti
Kak
kalau
Sa.
kata kunci itu di soal gitu ya, Miss ya.
Iya, benar sekali. Oke, and
Hmm,
back to
makasih.
number 5. Ya, sama-sama. Back to number 5. Kalau KM-nya digabung sama 5 km itu sama benar nggak? Benar, Kak Sas. Itu benar. Ya, nggak apa-apa. 5 without any space, everyone. Lalu langsung KM, it's okay. It's correct. Okay.
Miss, mau nanya, Miss. Itu
Yes.
kalau di tes aslinya boleh pakai kertas coretan nggak?
Boleh. Jadi nanti teman-teman, misalnya karena sekarang kan lebih banyak computer based test ya, CBT. Itu nanti kita memang disiapkan kertas. Gitu. Kita disiapkan kertas dan nanti teman-teman boleh menuliskan jawabannya di kertas oret-oretan dulu. Baru nanti di 10 menit terakhir itu teman-teman akan dikasih waktu untuk menyalin. Seperti itu.
Oke, thank you, Miss.
Oke. Nah, teman-teman, kita dengarkan audio selanjutnya.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Oke, di sini dikatakan oleh the speaker, it is the end of section 1. You have a half a minute to check your answer. Jadi kita akan diberikan waktu 1,5 menit teman-teman untuk mengecek jawaban. Mengecek, just check the answer. Jadi hanya mengecek ya teman-teman, belum menyalinkan jawaban kita. Jadi 1,5 menit yang diberikan ini bisa teman-teman lakukan untuk mengecek jawaban. Jadi dilihat apakah ada misspelling dan teman-teman siapa tahu masih ingat dengan apa yang disampaikan oleh the speaker sehingga bisa memperbaiki. Jadi jangan menyalin jawaban dulu. Jadi waktu yang diberikan hanya untuk hanya untuk mengecek jawaban saja 1,5 menit. Oke? Now let's continue everyone. Sekarang kita lanjutkan ke section yang kedua.
Turn to section 2. You will hear a recorded message about a bus tour. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14.
Thank you for calling the phone line for the Pacton-on-Sea bus tour. This is a recorded message lasting approximately 4 minutes, and it provides general information on the town bus tour. Pacton-on-Sea is a beautiful West Coast town and has attracted tourists for many years. One of the best ways of getting to know the town is to take the bus tour, which provides a wonderful viewing experience from one of our open-top buses. The tour is a round trip of the town, and there are a total of 4 stops where passengers can get on and off the bus. A lot of people start at the first stop, which is at the train station, as this is where many tourists arrive in the town. The next stop after the station is the aquarium, which is famous for its dolphin show, and which has recently expanded to include sharks. This is well worth a visit and is very reasonably priced. Leaving the aquarium, the bus tour goes along the coast road and after a few kilometers comes to the old fishing village, where you can get off to stroll along the waterfront. There are some original buildings here, but most of the area has been modernized and is now used as a harbor for all kinds of sea craft, including yachts and some amazing powerboats. The tour then heads off to the last stop, and this is where most of the shops are. So for those of you keen to do a bit of shopping, this is the place for you. Our advice is to go to this part of the town in the morning when it is relatively quiet. It does get very busy in the afternoons, especially at the height of the season. This area of the town includes an ancient water fountain where many people like to have their photograph taken, so do look out for this.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you will have some time to look at the questions 15 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
Now, some details of the costs and timings. A family ticket, which includes 2 adults and up to 3 children, costs $30. An adult ticket costs $15. Children under the age of 15 are $5, and student tickets are $10, as long as you have a student card. All tickets are valid for 24 hours, which means that you can get on and off the bus as many times as you like within a 24-hour period. So you could, for example, start the tour in the afternoon and complete it the following morning. The first bus of the day leaves the station at 10 a.m., and the last one of the day leaves at 6 p.m. Buses leave every 30 minutes, and each tour takes a total of 50 minutes. There are many attractions at each of the stops, so wherever you get off the bus, there will be plenty to do. The bus tour tickets do not include entrance to any of these attractions apart from the museum, which is located near the aquarium. Some buses have local guides who will point out places of interest and will provide information on the town. However, we cannot guarantee that every bus will have a guide, and so we also have an audio commentary that has been specially recorded for the bus tour by the tourist office. Headphones are available on the bus, and these are easy to operate. There is no extra charge for these. Just plug in, select the required language, and adjust the volume. Due to the winter months being rather cold and wet in Pacton-on-Sea, The bus tours only operate from March to September. The weather is usually warm and sunny during these months, so remember to bring some sun protection, especially on hot days. And of course, it does occasionally rain here in the summer, so if the weather looks bad, remember to bring some rainwear. The bus tours are available no matter what the weather. At the height of the summer, the tours can get very busy, so you are advised to book. You can book tickets online, over the phone, and also at the station, and at any of the other tour stops. When booking over the phone, you can collect your tickets at any of the stops at the start of your tour. When you do it online, you can print your e-ticket, which you must remember to bring with you. Thank you for calling the Pacton-on-Sea phone line, and we look forward to seeing you soon on one of our tour buses.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Yeah, so it's always half a minute, everyone, to check your answer. All right, so let's see the second section for the first part for number 11 to 14. Complete the table below. Write no more than 3 words and or a number for each answer. No more than 3 words. Jadi satu kata boleh, dua kata boleh, tiga kata boleh, dan boleh ditambahkan dengan satu angka atau satu angka saja juga boleh. Now, Pacton-on-Sea bus tour, everyone. Let's directly to number 11 at the bus stop 2. And the location is in the aquarium. The
Sharks.
things to see is dolphins and sharks. Yes, that's right. So the answer is sharks in plural.
Ya.
Okay, good. Ya, jadi teman-teman kalau misalnya ada and, ya, ada and dan ini berlaku untuk semua ya. Not only in listening but also in speaking, in writing, in reading. Ketika bertemu dengan and, maka setelah and itu harus sejenis dengan sebelum and. Kalau sebelum and adalah noun, berarti setelah and juga harus noun. Okay?
Harus setara ya.
Yes, that's right. And number 12, bus stop 3. The location is
Old Fishing Village.
Old Fishing Village. It consists of 3 words and the answer is Old Fishing Village. Jadi kalau teman-teman menjawab Fishing Village saja, ya kalau bisa teman-teman, karena kita mendengarnya dalam bentuk yang complete ya, dan di sini disediakan 3 kata, jadi upayakan kita menuliskan 3 kata juga, Old Fishing Village. Jadi jangan
Kalau
village saja,
kalau
jangan fishing village
hmm,
saja, seperti itu.
siap.
Oke.
Miss izin Miss kalau misalnya no more than 2 words berarti Fishing Village kali ya. Old-nya
Ya,
di
benar
itu ya.
sekali.
Oke.
Ya,
Oke,
jadi
oke.
kalau
Oke.
misalnya 2 words berarti old-nya hilangkan.
Oke.
Kalau
Makasih
misalnya
Miss.
1 word berarti village saja.
Oke, 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 oke. Makasih Miss.
Okay. And number 13, center. Which
Shopping.
is shopping center. That's right. It's shopping
Ya.
center. And number 14, very old. Jadi kata very old
Ancient.
dituliskan dengan kata ancient. Benar sekali. Jadi very old water fountain.
Water fountain. Water fountain. Ya.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, these are the answer for the first part in the second section. Now let's directly move to questions 15 to 20. It is a kind of complete sentence completion, everyone, and there are 6 number here, 6 numbers. And you have to write no more than 2 words and or a number. It means that you can write the answer in 1 word only or 2 words only, or you can add 1 number, or you can write the number only. All right, now number 15. You need to have to buy a ticket for 10 pound. Yes, benar sekali.
Student
Jadi,
card.
student card. Okay. Kok water fountain? Sorry. student card. And then number 16, everyone. The
6 hours.
butter lasts, yeah, 50
Oh,
50 minutes. 50 minutes. 50 minutes, everyone, in total.
salah. Oke, oke, oke.
Ya, karena in total ya. Jadi kita tadi mendengarkan kata last, kata total. Jadi last di sini merupakan restatement dari kata total. Minutes-nya harus pakai as karena ini lebih dari satu. Oke.
Saya
And
tadi terdistract dimulainya jam 10, selesai jam 16. Oh, 6 jam.
oh, I see.
Distraksi.
Ya, iya banyak.
Oke. Lanjut,
Tadi
Miss.
kita
Makasih,
dengarkan
Miss.
banyak sekali distractor, teman-teman.
Iya, iya, iya.
Itu sebabnya kita harus punya kata kunci.
Kasih,
Okay,
Miss.
and number 17, the cost of the bus ticket includes
Museum.
entrance to the
Museum.
museum. Ya, benar sekali. Museumnya with S or without any S?
No. Without S.
Ya, without S ya, teman-teman. In plural, not in singular, not
In
in
singular.
plural. Ya. And 18, you can listen to an audio commentary which has been made by the,
Tourist office.
yes, tourist office. All right. And 19, if the weather is wet, it is a good idea to bring. Ya, kata wet
Some
tadi,
rainwear. Some
yes.
rainwear.
Some rainwear, we just need to write rainwear. Jadi cukup rainwear saja ya. Nah, untuk rainwear-nya, kalau teman-teman menggunakan spasi rain space wear, benar. Tetapi kalau misalnya tanpa spasi juga, bukan tetapi ya, dan without any space juga, itu juga benar. Ya, jadi
Miss,
rain
maaf,
space
Miss.
wear atau rainwear seperti ini benar.
Miss, saya
Oke?
jawabnya some rainwear boleh, Miss ya?
Some
Apa?
rainwear, to bring some rainwear.
Harus pakai S ya harusnya ya?
Some rainwear. Sebenarnya sih cukup
Tadi dengerin sih
rainwear
some
saja sih.
rainwear sih.
Rainwear, some
Oke deh,
rainwear.
oke deh, oke deh. Ya, oke, 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 oke.
It will be much better if you just write rainwear. Okay? All right, and number 20.
Kalau
Don't
some harus pakai S juga ya. Oke, Miss. Oke, Miss.
don't forget to
Berarti
bring
e-ticket.
your e-ticket. Nah, untuk e-ticket, everyone hati-hati dalam penulisannya ya. Jadi pisahkan antara i dan juga tiketnya. Jadi jangan digabungkan gitu. Jadi i space tiket itu masih boleh, tetapi kalau e-tiket tanpa spasi atau tanpa slash seperti ini itu salah, teman-teman. Jadi e-tiket seperti ini boleh atau teman-teman menuliskan seperti ini, i space tiket itu benar. Tapi kalau misalnya tanpa spasi, itu salah ya everyone, karena it will have different meaning. Different meaning,
Elektronik
jadi
ya.
ya meaningless ya jadi. Okay, yes. So that's 20 questions everyone. Nah, kita lihat. Teman-teman, ada yang benar 20? Kalau benar 20 berarti your score itu aman di angka 4,5. Ya, jadi 20 soal pertama ini easy to medium actually everyone. So you need to get all corrects. Ya, jadi semuanya harus benar supaya skor teman-teman aman di angka 4,5. Sehingga untuk mendapatkan band, misalnya mau lanjut S3, 7, teman-teman tinggal menambahkan 10 lagi seperti itu. Karena untuk listening everyone part ketiga dan part keempat itu more challenging. Apalagi di section ketiga nih teman-teman, ini adalah multiple choice questions dan multiple choice questions itu untuk soal dan jawabannya dan pilihan jawabannya itu nggak terstated secara langsung gitu. Jadi kita harus benar-benar fokus mendengarkan. We need to know the meaning for every statements, everyone, because all the choices here deliver with different statement seperti itu. Jadi mungkin kita nggak akan mendengarkan kata too many users, never work well, become outdated. Kita akan dengarkan dalam bentuk restatementnya, dalam bentuk example maybe, atau dalam bentuk paraphrase-nya seperti itu. So,
Iya.
let's move to section 3, everyone. There are 10 questions here, and it divided into two parts. The first is multiple choice questions, number 21 to 26, and flow chart for 27 to 30. And now let's listen to the audio.
To section 3. You will hear a conversation between an admissions officer and a manager from the university's technologies department. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 26.
Hello, I'm Randy Agotra from the Technologies Department.
Ah, yes, good. I'm Dave Hadley. Thanks for coming to see me.
That's okay. I believe you want us to do some work for you.
Yes, that's right. I'm responsible for student admissions to the college, and I use a computer system to help process student enrolments and to do the timetabling.
Uh-huh.
But it really doesn't suit the way we work these days. It's over 10 years old, and although it was fine when it was first introduced, it's just not good enough now.
Okay, what problems are you experiencing?
Well, 20 years ago, the college was quite small, and we didn't have the numbers of students or tutors that we have now.
So the system can't handle the increasing volumes?
Well, there's a lot more data now, and it sometimes seems the system has crashed, but in fact, it just takes ages to go from one screen to the next.
Right. Is that the only problem?
Well, that's the main one, but there are others. In the past, doing the timetabling was quite simple, but now we have a lot more courses, and what's made it complicated is that many of them have options.
Right, but the system should allow you to include those.
Well, no, it doesn't. It was supposed to, and a few years ago we did ask someone from the technologies department to fix it, but they never seemed to have the time.
Are there any other issues with the system?
Well, I've been given extra responsibilities, and so I have even less time to do the timetabling. If there was anything you could do, Randir, to make the process more efficient, that would be really helpful.
Well, it sounds like you could do with an assistant, but that's obviously not possible. So what about having an online system that students can use to do their scheduling?
How would that work?
Well, it may mean less choice for students, but we could create a fixed schedule of all the courses and options, and they could then view what was available.
And work it out for themselves. That sounds great.
Okay, so we'll need to decide whether or not to improve the existing system or to build a completely new system.
Well, I'd much prefer to have a new system. Quite frankly, I've had enough of the old one.
Okay, that'll probably take longer, although it may save you money in the long run. When were you hoping to have this in place?
Well, it's January now, and the new intake of students will be in September. We need to start processing admissions in the next few weeks, really.
Well, it will take more than a few weeks, I'm afraid. As an initial estimate, I think we'll be looking at April or May to improve the existing system, but for a new system, it would take at least 9 months. That would be October at the earliest.
Now listen and answer questions 27 to 30.
What are the next steps if we are to have a new system?
Well, the first question is, do you have support from your senior management?
Yes, I've already discussed it with them, and they're also keen to get this work done.
Okay, because I was going to say that's the first thing you need to do, and without that we can't go ahead.
Yes, I've done that.
That's good.
Actually, they mentioned that there's probably a form I need to complete to formally start the project.
Yes, that's the next thing you need to do. I'll send you an email with a link so you can fill it in online. It's called a project request form.
Okay, great. And then what happens?
Well, I have a list of things, but I think the third thing you should do is see Samir. He's our analyst who will look at the system and identify what needs to be done.
Okay, can you send me his contact details and I'll set up a meeting with him?
Okay, that's good. So we should soon be able to get a team together to start the work. Some members of our team work in different locations, so it's not easy to have face-to-face meetings.
That's okay. I'm used to having conference calls, providing they're not late at night.
Right, so I'll send you details of the team, and if you could set up a call, that would be great.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thanks.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Okay, how about number 21? Choose the correct letter A, B, C. And number
Too
1,
many users?
Hadley says that the computer system has. Yes, the answer is become outdated because
Okay.
because dikatakan it's just not enough now and it's already 10 years old gitu. Jadi
Okay.
ya 10 years old berarti sudah terlalu lama ya teman-teman.
Ya,
Jadi kalau dilihat dari pilihan katanya 10 years old maka it's very close to become outdated.
Okay.
And number 22, the main problem with the computer system is that it
Stop smoking ya?
stop working. Okay, the speaker
Crash.
mengatakan move to other slide itu need long time.
Oh iya.
Ya, berarti too slow. Ya.
Aduh. Ya.
Nah, teman-teman, yang membingungkan dari part ketiga ini adalah kita harus mendengarkan conversation only between two people actually, but they are men. Jadi sama-sama cowok suaranya itu sehingga suaranya Dave Hadley dengan suaranya Render almost the same. Dan kalau kita nggak fokus, pasti kita bingung membedakan, ini suaranya Hadley atau suaranya Render seperti itu. Okay, nah ini memang very common in IELTS, everyone. Okay, and number 23. Timetabling has become an issue because what is your answer? The answer is B. Yeah, the system does not handle course options. Ya, jadi karena many options. Tetapi ya karena it's already 20 years. Ya, jadi sistemnya itu 20 years ago, everyone. Jadi nggak bisa menghandle many options. And number 24, to solve the timetabling issue, Render suggests that. Ya, benar sekali. Jadi students should create their own timetables. Ini cukup jelas ya, tadi dijelaskan oleh the speaker. Okay, and number 25, Render says that a new system may be more
economical.
Ya, benar sekali. Jadi save money for a long run, seperti itu. Cheap. And 26, improving the existing system will take. Ada new system?
9 months.
9 months. For the new systems, we need 9 months. Jadi for the new systems, everyone, itu selesai di bulan September. It's January now and it will be finished in September. That's for the new system. Yeah, but the question here is the existing system. So for the existing system, everyone, we need 4 or 5 months. It's January
Waduh,
now and it will be finished in May or April. April or May, seperti itu. April to May. Berarti April kan bulan keempat, Mei bulan kelima. Berarti ya 4 atau 5 bulan. Gitu.
waduh, banyak yang ini nih. Banyak banget
Ya,
distraksi, Mas. Yang nomor 26 nih ya.
iya benar sekali. Apalagi
Ada dia
teman-teman.
bilang September, Oktober
eh,
lah tadi.
ya, dan apalagi, moreover, hampir dari semua pernyataannya ini tidak dinyatakan secara langsung. Jadi kita harus benar-benar teliti dalam memilih statement, memilih kata yang memiliki makna yang sama dengan statement yang disampaikan oleh the speaker. Gitu. Jadi ya bisa dikatakan multiple choice questions, baik itu reading ataupun listening, itu berada di urutan pertama, level yang paling sulit everyone based
Iya,
on the
bener, bener.
survey. Oke. Karena kelihatannya
Mendingan
gampang, gampang nih, tinggal pilih A, B, C seperti itu. Tapi pada kenyataannya nggak seperti itu. Oke. Now, let's move to question 27 and 30, back to essay questions. No more than 2 words, no number here. So, jangan menuliskan number ketika instruksinya adalah no more than 2 words. Okay. Next stops, get approval from
Senior management.
senior management. Ya, jadi approval. Kata approval di sini diparafraskan dengan kata support. Ya, senior management. Ini saya kopes jawaban teman-teman nih. Alright. Now, number 28. Complete a something form. Project
Project
request.
request.
Ya,
Ya.
benar sekali. Project request. Complete form. Fill it. Fill it. Okay. Number
Lebih enak yang
9.
ngisi gini, Miss ya. Kalau PG
Iya,
bener
benar
ampun.
sekali. Iya, benar sekali
Oke, kalau
teman-teman. Yang menantang dari essay question itu ketika kita menentukan harus menuliskan plural atau singular. Itu yang menantang dari essay. Oke. And number
Oke.
29, book
Meeting.
a
Meeting.
meeting. Ya, book. Kata book diparafraskan dengan kata set up. Set up a meeting with the system analyst. Next. Number 30, set up a with technology
Conference calls. Pakai
conference
S.
call. Ya, jadi not only call everyone, but conference call. Ya, jadi you have to add conference.
Miss, maaf Miss, kayaknya ada S-nya Miss, conference calls.
Conference calls, okay? Are you sure? Look at this. Set up
Oh
a.
iya.
Nah, berarti conference
Astagfirullahaladzim.
call ini in singular, not in plural.
Oke, makasih Miss.
Okay? Yes, welcome. Now kita akan ke the hardest part in
Miss, maaf.
kalau hanya conference saja incorrect everyone karena beda. Beda ya conference dengan conference call. Kalau conference kan itu
Miss,
konferensinya.
maaf tadi kalau call doang bener atau salah ya?
Kalau call saja incorrect. Incorrect ya karena berbeda call dengan conference call. Ya, jadi conference call ya teman-teman. Jawabannya
Miss, tapi tadi slightly di belakang aku denger dia bilangnya set up call gitu, Miss.
conference call. Do you need me to replay it? Oke, kita dengarkan.
Iya, boleh, Miss.
Analyst who will look
Coba,
at the
penasaran,
system
Miss.
and identify what needs to be done.
Okay, can you send me his contact details and I'll set up a meeting with him?
Okay, that's good. So we should soon be able to get a team together to start the work. Some members of our team work in different locations, so it's not easy to have face-to-face meetings.
That's okay. I'm used to having conference calls, providing they're not late at night.
Right, so I'll send you details of the team, and if you could set up a call, that would be great.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thanks.
Oke. Ya, jadi yang di awal the speaker mengatakan conference call ya everyone. Nah, di akhir it could be better if you can set up a call. Ya, berarti boleh ya teman-teman karena both of them were mentioned by the speakers.
Okay.
So, if you write conference call, it's correct, and if you write call only, it is correct too. Okay.
Singular ya, Meme?
Yes, all of them are singular because we have article a
Oke.
before number 30.
Oke,
All right.
makasih, Miss. Lanjut.
Okay, thank you. Now everyone, let's move to the last section. Nah, jadi untuk section keempat seperti yang sudah teman-teman dengar ketika latihan kemarin, di sini without any gap ya. Jadi langsung disebutkan langsung audionya itu diputarkan untuk nomor 31 sampai nomor 40. But here everyone, we have the word ceramics, glass and also concrete here. So focus on those words everybody karena kata-kata ini akan mengantarkan kita ke nomor berapa saja yang akan kita jawab untuk bagian-bagiannya. Okay, so no more than two words and or a number. Nah, kita akan diberikan jeda waktu 2 kali lipat lebih lama ya teman-teman dibandingkan section 1 to section 3. Okay.
Now turn to section 4. You will hear a lecture about how the production of ceramics, such as plates, pots and glass, first began. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the origins of ceramics. So first of all, let's start off with what is a ceramic? Well, generally speaking, ceramics are what you get when you apply heat to certain inorganic, non-metallic solids and then allow them to cool. And examples of ceramics are everyday things like earthenware pots, crockery, glassware, and even concrete. So how did it all begin? Well, it all started around 29,000 years ago, when humans discovered that if you dig up some soft clay from the ground, mould it into a shape, and then heat it up to a very high temperature, when it cools, the clay has been transformed into something hard and rigid. And so what did those first humans do with their discovery? Well, they created figurines, which were small statues and which depicted animals or gods or any shape that the clay could be moulded into. And all this activity was centred around southern Europe, where there is also evidence of ceramics that were created much later. The early humans also found a practical use for their discovery, such as storing things like grain, although there were drawbacks. The pots were porous, so that although they could carry water in them, it wasn't possible to store it over a long period. And also they were quite brittle and shattered very easily if they were dropped. But despite these problems, it was many thousands of years before there were any improvements. In China, at around 200 BC, they discovered that by adding minerals to the clay, they could improve both the appearance and the strength of the ceramics. But it took nearly 1,000 years before they perfected the process to produce high-quality ceramics known as porcelain. And once they had perfected the process, they kept it a secret for another 1,000 years. Compared to the first ceramics, porcelain was lighter, finer, harder, and whiter, and became an important commodity in China's trading with the rest of the world for hundreds of years. In fact, it became so valuable that it was known as white gold, and spies were sent to China to discover what they did to the clay to produce such high-quality merchandise. It wasn't until the 18th century that the secret began to unravel. A German alchemist called Johann Friedrich Böttger was asked by the king to make gold out of lead. Unfortunately, Böttger failed to achieve this and soon gave up. But in order to please the king, he attempted to make high-quality porcelain. And after many years of experimentation, he discovered that by adding quartz and a material called China stone to very high-quality clay, he managed to get the same results that the Chinese had been achieving for the last 1,000 years. We'll now look at another ceramic which is made from mixing sand with minerals and heating to over 600 degrees Celsius. When this mixture cools, the result is, of course, glass. The main difference between ceramics made from clay and glass is that clay is made up of crystalline plates which become locked together in the cooling process, whereas glass cools too quickly for crystals to form. Apart from that, the process of heating up naturally occurring materials to transform them is the same. The origins of glass date back to 3500 BC, but it wasn't until the Roman Empire, 2,000 years ago, that the art of glass blowing and the practical uses of glass became more widespread. One of the more innovative uses was to use it in windows, as up until then they had just been holes in walls. It must have been very drafty in those days. The Romans were also responsible for inventing concrete, and although the origins are uncertain, experts think that this is largely due to the high level of volcanic activity in the area. The Romans observed that when volcanic ash mixes with water and then cools, it gets extremely hard and almost impossible to break up. The chemical reaction that follows is very complex and continues for many years, and the concrete just keeps getting harder. Evidence of this are the numerous Roman remains that are still standing, many of which are almost completely intact. One of the most important facts about concrete for the Romans was that it can be created underwater. As the Roman Empire grew, the Romans needed to take control of the seas, and for this they needed to build harbours capable of holding a fleet of ships. Pouring concrete mixture into the sea immediately started the hardening process, and rather than just dissolving in the mass of water, the substance was tough and long-lasting. This strange characteristic of concrete made a significant contribution to the success of the Roman Empire.
Okay, yeah, so let's thoroughly begin. Let's thoroughly answer it, everyone, from number 31. Ceramics date back approximately. So what is your answer? 29,000 years ago. Okay, 29,000 years ago. Okay, good. Yang dituliskan Kak Ivan boleh, yang dituliskan Kak Nia juga boleh ya, everyone. Boleh tambahkan titik Sorry, not titik ya teman-teman, tetapi seharusnya koma. Nah,
Oh,
karena kalau titik itu 29,000 years ago. Nah, jadi kalau mau menggunakan pemisah seperti ini, gunakan koma, bukan menggunakan titik. Karena titik dan koma dalam penulisan angka antara bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Inggris itu selalu berbalik seperti itu. Oke?
oke. Miss, maaf Miss, ini kan bilangnya no more than two words gitu ya.
Mm-mm.
Berarti boleh dengan
Suaranya putus-putus nih Karian. Ya, jadi eh 29,000 years saja nggak apa-apa teman-teman. Tapi kalau misalnya 29,000 saja, it's incorrect ya everyone. Jadi 29,000 years atau 29,000 years ago. Okay. Now
itu
number,
oke.
yeah, number 32. The first figurine were made in the area of Southern Europe. Good.
Hmm.
And how about number 33? Early humans could not use a
Water.
host pots to store water. Ya, benar sekali. Karena bisa tetapi nggak bisa menyimpan in the long run ya, teman-teman. Nggak bisa disimpan lama.
Hmm. Miss, maaf
Oke.
Miss, kalau
Yes.
32 Europe aja Miss salah ya Miss ya?
Salah, karena
Oke, oke,
berbeda.
oke. Oke, oke.
Okay,
Makasih Miss.
34. The Chinese improved the quality of ceramics by mixing
Minerals.
minerals. Mineralsnya pakai S ya,
S, ya,
teman-teman.
ya.
Mineral with S. Ya, jadi hanya mineral dengan S at the end. And 35, Chinese porcelain was
White
also
gold.
called white gold. Jadi kata cold itu diparafraskan dengan kata noun. And the answer is white gold. Ya, jadi memang di sana itu keramik begitu berharga ya, everyone. Botger at quartz and
China
stone,
stone.
China stone. China
Eh,
stone,
China stone atau China stone ya?
China stone.
Oke,
Jadi
oke.
terkesan seperti Chinese, Chinese ya, bukan. Kalau misalnya Chinese itu the speaker akan mengatakan Chinese, tetapi yang disampaikan oleh the speaker adalah China stone. China stone. Jadi China stone-nya ini karena disambung gitu. Jadi
Hmm.
antara China dengan stone itu disambung sehingga terkesan Chinese. Padahal China stone. Okay. And number 37, glass production is similar to clay ceramics apart from the rate of
Rolling process ya?
cooling process.
Oh,
Yeah,
bener ya? Oke.
the answer is cooling process. And 38, the Romans introduced the use of
Windows.
glass to make the windows. Windowsnya pakai S ya, everyone.
Ya.
Windows. And 39, the discovery of concrete is probably due to observing reactions of water and volcanic ash. Benar sekali.
Kalau volkanik doang, Miss, aduh saya tadi
It's
S-nya tuh nggak tahu apa itu.
yeah,
Bener
it's
nggak ya, Miss, ya?
incorrect
Volkanik
ya.
doang?
Salah.
Oke, oke.
Jadi
Oke, oke.
must be volcanic ash.
Oke.
And 40, the ability to build large
Harbor.
harbor. Nah, harbornya in plural or singular? In
Biasa.
in plural.
Ah? Oh.
Nah, in plural. Nah, untuk harbors, everyone, ini berbeda penulisannya antara American style dan juga British style. Jadi yang dituliskan oleh Kak Ivan ya, harbors tanpa U itu benar. Jadi dua-duanya dibetulkan. Ya, karena memang pengucapannya sama, tetapi penulisan antara British dan juga American it's different. Gitu. Jadi,
Miss, kalau
yes.
singular salah, Miss ya?
Ya,
Harbor.
singular salah.
Oke, oke. Makasih, Miss.
Oke. Ya, so that's it everyone. Jadi 40 pertanyaan dalam listening section. Nah, jadi nanti gambarannya listening itu seperti ini buat teman-teman yang mungkin belum mengambil belum pernah belum pernah mengikuti IELTS. Nah, jadi gambarannya seperti ini teman-teman. Jadi setiap sebelum audio diputarkan itu akan selalu ada jeda di mana kita akan memanfaatkannya untuk membaca soal, menentukan kata kunci, memprediksi kepentingan jawaban itu apa. Gitu. Jadi harus bisa memanfaatkan waktu sebaik-baiknya dan harus multi talent. Multitasking ya everyone, harus multitasking. Yeah, so that's it for our discussion in this evening everyone. And for tomorrow, besok kita akan masuk ke reading section. Nah, untuk
Oke.
reading teman-teman, ini saya sarankan kepada teman-teman untuk ini ya, untuk mencetak supaya lebih enak kita mengerjakannya,
Oke.
bisa mencoret-coret. Oke, baik kalau begitu, let me end our recording.